If being around your own family has become unbearable, if conversations that used to be normal now drain you completely, and if you feel guilty for wanting to avoid the people who raised you, you need to hear this. Because what you're experiencing is not coldness, it's not selfishness, it's frequency mismatch. Let me describe exactly what's been happening to you. You walk into a family gathering, and within minutes, you feel exhausted. Your energy drops. Your chest feels tight. You want to leave immediately. Conversations that used to be easy now feel painful. Small talk feels unbearable. The topics they care about feel completely irrelevant to you. You find yourself pulling away, declining invitations, making excuses, and then feeling guilty for it. Because these are the people who love you. These are the people who've known you your whole life. So why does being around them feel so wrong now? You might think there's something broken in you, that you've become cold, distant, ungrateful. But here's the truth. You haven't become cold. You've become frequency incompatible. And once you understand what that means, everything will make sense. Dolores Cannon documented this exact experience across thousands of her clients. People who had loving families, good relationships, no history of abuse or trauma. But suddenly, after their ascension process began, being around their own family became nearly impossible. And through her hypnosis sessions, she discovered why. She found that when a person begins their ascension process, their energetic frequency starts to rise, their consciousness expands, their awareness shifts. But not everyone in their life is going through that same shift. Some people, including family members, remain at the same frequency they've always been at. And here's what Dolores discovered. When two people operate at significantly different frequencies, physical proximity becomes energetically painful. Not because anyone is doing anything wrong, but because the energy fields are no longer compatible. She called this frequency mismatch, and she explained that this is one of the most misunderstood and most painful parts of the ascension journey, because it forces you to choose between your own energetic well-being and the comfort of family connection. And for most people going through this, the guilt is overwhelming. But Dolores Cannon was very clear about this. If you're experiencing this, it means your soul has outgrown the frequency of your family environment. And that's not a judgment on them, it's simply a fact of energetic physics. To understand why this happens, you need to understand how energy fields work. Every human being has an electromagnetic field around their body. This is not mystical, this is scientifically measurable. This field vibrates at a specific frequency based on the person's consciousness, emotional state, and energetic density. When you're around someone whose frequency matches yours, your fields sync up. You feel good, comfortable, energized. But when you're around someone whose frequency is significantly lower or denser than yours, your fields clash. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a radio station that's been upgraded to broadcast in high definition, crystal clear sound, perfect frequency. But your family is still operating on AM radio, static, dense signal, lower bandwidth. When you try to connect, there's interference, the signals don't align, and the result is energetic discomfort. Now here's the important part. This is not about them being bad people or you being better than them. This is simply about vibrational compatibility. During your ascension process, your nervous system has been rewired to hold higher frequencies. Your energy field has expanded. Your consciousness has shifted to perceive dimensions of reality they're not aware of yet. And when you're in their presence, your nervous system detects the frequency difference immediately. It's not a conscious judgment, it's an automatic energetic response. Your body is saying, this environment is too dense. We cannot maintain our frequency here. And that's why being around them feels so draining. You're not being drained by their negativity or their behavior. You're being drained by the constant energetic effort your system is making to stay stable in a frequency environment that no longer matches yours. So let me tell you the 5 specific signs that confirm you're experiencing frequency mismatch with your family. Sign 1, instant energy drain. The moment you walk into their space, your energy drops. You feel tired, heavy, like someone turned down your internal light. This happens because your energy field is trying to lower itself to match theirs, and that takes enormous effort. Sign 2, physical discomfort in your chest or solar plexus. You feel tightness in your chest, anxiety in your stomach, a heaviness you can't explain. This is your heart chakra and solar plexus reacting to the frequency clash. These are the chakras that regulate your emotional boundaries and personal power. When they detect incompatible energy, they contract to protect you. Sign 3, their conversations feel painful. Topics that used to be normal now feel unbearable. Gossip, drama, material concerns, surface-level small talk. This isn't because you've become judgmental, it's because your consciousness has expanded beyond these topics. Listening to them feels like trying to fit back into clothes that are 3 sizes too small. Sign 4, you feel like you're speaking a different language. You try to share what you're going through, your spiritual experiences, your awakening, your new understanding of reality, and they look at you like you're speaking another language. They don't understand. They don't resonate. They might even think you've lost your mind. This is because you literally are speaking a different language now, the language of higher consciousness, and they're still operating in the language of 3D reality. Sign 5, you feel relief when you leave. The moment you step out of their space, you feel lighter, clearer, like you can breathe again. This is your energy field returning to its natural frequency. The relief you feel is not coldness, it's your system recalibrating to the vibration it's meant to hold. Now, you might be wondering, why does this happen specifically with family? Why not friends? Why not coworkers? Why the people who are supposed to be closest to you? Here's what Dolores Cannon explained. Family members are often the souls who agreed to play the hardest roles in your awakening journey. Before you incarnated, your soul made agreements with certain souls to help trigger your growth. And family members are often the ones who agreed to hold the lower frequency so that you could be pushed to find your own frequency. This doesn't mean they're less evolved. It means they're playing a specific role in your soul's development. They're the contrast. They're the reason you started searching for something beyond the 3D reality they're comfortable in. Without them, you might never have begun this journey. But here's the difficult truth. Once your frequency rises significantly above theirs, physical proximity becomes painful for both of you. They can feel it too, even if they don't have the language to explain it. They sense that you're different now, that you've changed, that you're not the person you used to be. And that makes them uncomfortable, sometimes even defensive or angry. Not because you did anything wrong, but because your higher frequency naturally triggers everything in them that's still unresolved. Your light exposes their shadows, not intentionally, just by existing. And that's why family dynamics become so complicated during ascension. You're no longer playing the role they're used to. You're no longer matching their frequency. You're no longer fitting into the box they created for you, and that disrupts the entire family system. The guilt you feel about distancing yourself from your family is one of the heaviest burdens of this process. Because we're conditioned from birth to believe that family comes first, that blood is thicker than water, that you owe them your loyalty no matter what. But here's what Dolores Cannon taught. Your first responsibility is to your own energetic frequency, not out of selfishness, but because you cannot help anyone from a depleted state. You cannot anchor 5D frequency on this planet if you're constantly draining yourself to maintain 3D relationships. The guilt you feel is actually programming. It's the old 3D belief system trying to keep you tethered to relationships that no longer serve your soul's mission. And your soul knows this. That's why you're being guided to pull back. But your human mind is struggling with it because it feels wrong, it feels cold, it feels like betrayal. Let me tell you something, it's not. Creating energetic boundaries with family is not abandonment, it's self-preservation. It's honoring the frequency you came here to hold. It's recognizing that you cannot be responsible for other people's awakening journey while sacrificing your own. And most importantly, you cannot force someone to match your frequency. They have to choose that path for themselves. Your job is not to lower your frequency to make them comfortable. Your job is to hold your frequency steady so that if and when they're ready to rise, they know it's possible. So, what do you actually do when you're in this situation? First, honor the physical distance your body is asking for. If being around them drains you, limit your exposure. This is not cruelty, this is energetic wisdom. You can love someone from a distance. You can care about someone without sacrificing your own well-being. Second, stop trying to explain your awakening to them. If they're not resonating with what you're experiencing, explaining it further will only create more friction. Let your transformation speak for itself. Let them see the changes in you without needing their validation or understanding. Third, release the guilt through conscious awareness. Every time guilt arises, remind yourself, I am not responsible for their comfort with my evolution. I am responsible for maintaining my frequency. Repeat this until it becomes your truth. Fourth, send them love from a distance. You can energetically send them light, love, and compassion without being physically present. Visualize them surrounded by light, wish them well, and then release them. This keeps your heart open without compromising your energy. Fifth, find your soul family. The people who match your frequency are out there. They're going through the same thing you are. When you find them, you'll feel the difference immediately. Conversations will be effortless, connection will be natural, energy will be reciprocal. That's what frequency compatibility feels like. Sixth, trust the divine timing. Some family members may awaken later. Some may not awaken in this lifetime. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to be the example, to hold the light, to show them what's possible without saying a word. And if they never understand, that's okay too, because your mission on this planet is not to awaken your family. Your mission is to anchor 5D frequency into physical reality. And you cannot do that if you're constantly depleting yourself to maintain 3D relationships. You are allowed to choose yourself. You are allowed to honor your frequency. You are allowed to walk away from what no longer matches your soul. This is not cruelty. This is courage. If this message hit deep for you, I want you to write in the comments, I honor my frequency. Say it, own it, let it be your new truth. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because every day I'm bringing you messages like this: validation, understanding, permission to be who you are becoming. You are not alone in this. There's a whole community of people who understand exactly what you're going through, and we're here, holding space for you, holding frequency with you. Welcome home.